All right, hello everyone. This is a instruction video for the About Me slideshow. You're going to scroll to the bottom. And if you see the session tools expire, just refresh. You'll see a link down here in a new window. You're going to see the slideshow. And it gives you instructions on each slide what to do. But the slideshow is so I can learn a little bit about you, but also I want to make sure you know how to use different features on Google Slides. So I'm going to do an example with mine. So it says, About Me introduction. Choose a theme for this slideshow. Then write your first and last name here. Then select a picture as your background. Make sure you arrange your layers so that your name is in front of the background picture. So you'll notice there's links to different words. These are links to instructional videos on YouTube. So this shows you how to change a theme on your slideshow. This shows you how to add pictures, how to arrange layers, but I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So the theme is right here, and this will decide what all your slides look like, and you can adjust them as you go, okay? So I'm going to pick, I like this one, I like that color. So we'll select the theme, and then there's a way to do the theme for all of them. You can go in and select it. Different layouts here. You can choose this one. Okay, so you can go and select a theme. Now you're going to write your first and last name here. So you can do that a couple ways. You could just delete all of this, but you might forget the next steps you have to do. You could do a text box. Write your name here. Okay. Or you could do a fun name with word art. So Miss Ray. See, and you can change the colors. Maybe I'll do brighter color for the background. You can change, get this a little bit darker. The border, maybe make the border a little bit thicker. Okay, you can even change the style of the border if you want. All right, I'm gonna close this right here. And also as you're decorating, you can kind of move this aside because you're gonna delete this later. Okay. So then select a picture as your background for the slide. So I want to make sure I can still tell that this is a theme. What kind of picture? I should just do flower clip art. I like the cartoony look. So what should I pick? I like that one. So I'm going to copy this. And you can either go Control V or right click and paste. So you notice that this is coming up in front of my words. That's why it's talking about make sure your layers are arranged so you can see your name in the background. So this is selected. You see the blue. Go arrange, order, and send this to the back. So see my name is in front. And here's another thing, if I want to add more than one, I think what I want to do is add some variety and flip this. So you can position, adjustment, recolor it, adjustments. Do that. You can also move it around like that. Okay. I'm trying to remember how to flip it. No, that's not it. If you don't know how to do something you want to do, how to flip pictures on Google Slides. Arranged, drop down. So when you go right click, rotate, that's how you do it. So I'm going to flip it horizontally. Perfect. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, and then go arrange, order, send to back. Maybe add another one here. It's okay if it like hangs off the side because you're not going to see it once it's the final presentation. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. We'll move that over to the side here. Arrange, order, arrange, order, send to back. If it's bugging you that it's hanging off the edges, you can actually double click. You see this little black box, you can crop it. Double click that, because it does bug me sometimes. Okay. And I think it's hard to tell with the pink, so let's try a different color. Let's do a blue. It's a little bit better. All right. So I've done all the instructions for the slides. I can go ahead and delete that. That's the beginning of my slideshow. Number 2, create a text box on the slide. Then select a question to answer from your Canvas assignment. Write the question and answer it in your text box. Then add a picture to the slide. So the questions it's talking about, I made a list of questions you can answer about yourself. You can pick any of them. If you want to do a question that's not on there, that's totally fine. I'm going to just select, what is your favorite subject at school? So I'm going to go Control-C to copy, or you could right-click and copy. And you're going to create a text box. Now you could click these links, or you could just watch this video. But what you're going to do is you're going to come here, press that button, create text box. So I'm going to go Control-V, or you go copy, paste without formatting. Okay, and this is the font because I chose this theme. But I could change it if I wanted. I could make it bolder, make it bigger. Okay, and I can move this aside because I'm going to delete it later. And you know what? If I want to change, let's change the layout. Let's do this instead. Okay. So, what is your favorite subject in school? There. And my favorite subject in school was art. Let's do a picture. I'm going to look for a paint palette because it goes with what I'm talking about. I like this picture. And when you see these checkers, that means there's no background, there's no white. So I can just delete this text box here, copy paste. So you see there's no white background. And you know what? I don't like the angle of that, so I'm going to press this. I'm going to change the angle of it. Okay, and then let's double check. Is that everything? Yep. So we're done with that slide. All right, change the background color of the slide. Then select a question to answer from your Canvas assignment. Write and answer it on the slide and add a picture. So, let's see, do I want to change the layout? Let's do this one. So I'm changing the layout. Let me move this text box over. So the background, click off the screen here. You could choose an image. I'm going to choose a color. I would choose the color that goes with the theme. And then I'm going to pick a question. What do you like to do outside of school? Paste without formatting, so it keeps the font. And you can add a list, like bullet points or numbers. I'm going to do bullet points. I like to paint. I like to read. I like to hang with friends. I like to, whoops. Yeah. I like to try new foods. Okay, and then I need to add a picture. I'm gonna get rid of this because I know that I need to add a picture. And let's do of books. As I said, I like to read. This is a transparent background too, which I like those. So there's no white there. And then I'm going to make this font bigger so it fills my pages. And you know what? I might choose kind of like this one if it has a transparent background. It doesn't. That's okay. I'll just move this over to the side a little bit. Okay. Select a question to answer for your Canvas assignment. Write the question, answer the slide. Then add any picture and audio to the slide. So just pick this layout. Okay, so I'm going to answer a question, add a picture, and audio. So what are you looking forward to? Getting to know my students and see their projects. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this text box because I'm gonna add a photo. Do school clip art maybe? No, it has no background too. I love that. Okay. And I want this to be a little bit smaller, I think. So I just go in from the sides here. And then now I need to add audio. So you're gonna go insert, audio. So you can do a couple things. You can record something on here, shared with me, recent. But what you can do is, let's do this, is trying to think of some audio audio to add to Google Slides. But I want to find a file that I want. How to find audio for Google Slides. Fine, I'll make my own audio. Should I be lazy? I'm gonna go to my Google Drive. See if I have anything that's audio. Maybe I'll add 3 sound effects. That's cool. Maybe I'll add some links to this assignment. Let's see. Let's do this one. All right, I like that. I'm gonna save this and add this to your guys' assignment. I like that. So I'm gonna download it. It's downloaded. And then now I'm gonna go to my Google Drive. And I'm going to add a file. I'm gonna go to my downloads, and that's the file I just downloaded. I'm gonna open it. Give it a second. Okay, so that should be uploaded. Nice, let's try this again. Should have done the audio ahead of time. But it's good for you to show my process. So let's see, recent. That's the one I just downloaded, insert it. And so you'll see this little button here. So when you do a slideshow, you can click. Perfect. All right, number 4, select a question to answer, write the question, answer the slide, then add a video. So I'm gonna do this one. Do you have any pets? I have 2 cats. I'm gonna make this font a different font. Okay, make that a little bit smaller. Maybe make this here so it looks a little bit better. A little space. Let's make that space a little bit smaller. That looks a little bit better. Okay, and then I need to add a video. So I'm gonna move this box to the side. Maybe I'll put it on this side. Okay, and then I need to go insert video. So you can go to YouTube. Did I bookmark this? Yeah, I'll add that to your assignment. And I'll do cats playing. Make sure it's appropriate for school. I'm gonna copy this URL. You can paste it here. Add that. Insert. Okay. And there's my video. Maybe I'll add a little picture or something. Go underneath there. Maybe should I add another video? I'll do it one more time and add another video. I want one with a cute first picture. So it's like this. I'll insert again. So insert video. Maybe I need to make sure I select off this. Wait, yeah, okay. Insert video. Do a new URL. Okay, add that. Insert. So now I have 2 videos on there. Okay. I don't like the placement of these. So I think I'm gonna select both of them. You can, okay, move it up a little bit. Perfect. Okay, so maybe pick the videos related to your question and your answer. All right, add a shape to this slide. You can make your shape background and border any color. Select a question to answer from the Canvas assignment. Write the question and answer on the slide, then add a picture. So you can move this to the side so you remember instructions, but I'm gonna remember it. You go insert, shape. You choose any of these shapes. So you could do just like random shapes in here. You can change the colors, the inside. Border, maybe I want to make the border white. No, I don't want to make the border white. You can like rotate it. Copy, paste. Push here. Actually kind of looks creepy. I'm gonna do a heart. I don't know why that bugged me. There's a heart somewhere, yeah. Let's do some hearts. And maybe I should do the inside, the color that matches the rest of the slideshow. Okay. Now another thing you can do, you don't have to write in the shape. You could just make a text box, but you can write in the shape. So I'll show you. So I'm going to make a new shape that's going to go on top. I'm going to go insert, shape. I'm just going to do like a square. And actually, here, I'll do this. There we go. You see these red lines showing up? That means it's centered. I'm going to do a white background. Make my border a little bit thicker. Okay. Maybe I'll change the background of the slideshow too. Let's change the background color. Let's do, you can select this and then do custom. I can make it like lighter a little bit. So it kind of goes with the theme. All right, so this is a shape as well. You can double click and now you can add font. So question I'm going to answer is, what's your favorite thing to do when you're feeling relaxed? Okay, you can choose the font. I'm going to choose the font that goes with the theme. We'll make it bigger. I'll make this bolder too, I think. It's better, you notice it more. Let's center this. Let's font a little bit bigger. And then my answer, let's make it a different font. To read or watch TV. Make it a little bit smaller. Maybe make the space between them a little bit smaller. And then I'm supposed to add a picture to this. So TV clip art. Let's see if I can find a little TV or something. Maybe I can find without with a transparent background again. That'd be nice. Oh, I'm having good luck today with that. So this is way too big. I'm gonna make this smaller. You know, maybe what I'll do this, and make this go on the left side, and then with that, I have room for my little TV picture. Okay. Select a question and answer from Canvas, write on the slide, then add any picture to slide and make the picture a different shape. So once again, you can click these words and they have the instructional videos. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the layout of this. I'm just going to do this. And this is where I'll put my picture. Your favorite thing to do when you're feeling adventurous? See, maybe this is a little, so maybe what I'll do is, so they don't overlap. I like to travel, go hiking, learn something new, go kayaking, try new places. I'm gonna make this font a little bit bigger so it's easier to see. All right, so now I need to find a picture. So I kind of like, let's pick a picture. Like this one. Yeah, I like this one, I think. Oh, this one kind of goes with my color scheme. Let me go back here. I'm so particular about my colors. Let's do this one. All right, so I'm going to copy this picture. I'm going to paste it. I'm going to make it kind of big. And then what you're going to do is you can either double click it so you see the black, so it's in the cropping mode, or you can just select crop, which is right there. And then you go insert shape. So I'm going to choose a heart again. That's what I meant to do here. Why aren't you working? Maybe I'm forgetting how to do it. And click the drop down arrow. There we go. So crop, drop down arrow. There we go. That's what it is. My bad. Probably should have practiced beforehand. Okay, so I made this into a heart. You can change the size of it. Okay, also you can double click it. You see, you can see the faint shape of the heart. I could move the photo in and out of the shape, okay? But I like how it is, so I'm gonna keep it like that, okay? Choose any shape, all right. Now we're going to create a table and add it to this slide. Fill each square of your table with pictures that describe you. Then add a transition to at least one slide of the slideshow. So I'm gonna go insert, table. I'm gonna do, let's do 4. Okay. Change the shape of the table. And then pick 4 pictures that describe you. I think I'm pretty friendly, so I'm gonna choose a smiley face. Change the size. Okay. I think I'm pretty creative, so maybe I'll choose a different one because I already used that one. Pretty good one. Okay. You know, maybe what I'll do, so it's not sticking out, so I'll change it to the side. Maybe that's a little bit better. There we go. Okay. I think I'm pretty smart, so you could do like a brain or a book. Use that one again. And see, I think a pretty adventurous adventure. I think of what a good symbol for adventure would be. Maybe travel. Let's do that. Travel. Do airplane, that'd be good. Pick this one. Okay. So I've done a table. I've added pictures in each square, the pictures that describe me. Now I'm going to add a transition. So transition is the motion that happens when you go between slides. So I'm going to do a fade. So you hit play, that's what it'll look like. Okay. If I chose, let's do cube, that's what it'll look like when you transition between each slide. Okay. I'm going to do fade. All right. Almost done here. Select a question, answer it, then add a type of chart to the slide. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this in here, in this box. What makes you happy? I'm going to use the font that goes with the slideshow. Okay, and I'll use the other one. My friends, family, work. I do like my work. Make this a little bit bigger. Change the color of this so it matches. Okay, now I'm going to insert the chart. Let's do a column chart. Okay. And then you can adjust your chart if you want, but I just want you to know how to, how to put it in there. So you hit open source, you can change what's in there. Pie chart actually might be better for this. So let's say, and then I'll just add like a picture or something. Or maybe what I'll do, I'll do this. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine actually. You know what? Let me do this. I'm gonna make it a lighter color. If I had that lighter. All right. Let's add the pie chart. So open source, I'm gonna only have 3 things because I have 3 things that make me happy. So I'm gonna delete, whoops, go back. There we go. So I'm gonna delete this row. So I only have 3 things. I'm gonna put friends, family, work. I'm gonna do, you can see the percentages here. Okay. I'm just kind of doing random numbers here. You see the percentages? All right, so you can be done with that. So you can exit out of that. Now it's updated. Or up here, click update. There we go. All right, so you've added the chart. So next one, now you're gonna add a diagram. So you're gonna answer a question, I'm gonna just go copy, paste. What do you do when you feel down or upset? Talk to friends or family. Okay. So next you need to do a diagram. Let's do cycle, like this one. Okay. Oops. Let's do this. Let me move this aside. Exit out of that. Select all those things here, move that to the side. And select and edit it. So, talk to friends, family, feel better. All right. So this is the last one. Choose a word that best describes you. Use the word art feature, then add a line anywhere on this slide. So insert word art. Excited, because I'm excited for the school year. Enter and change the colors, border, okay? And then you're going to insert a line. So you can either select this, go insert line. You can choose different ones. Let's just do a straight line. Just underline it, just do line anywhere. Change the color, thickness, and that's it, okay? So here's an example of how to do this assignment. You can pause the video as I show you each step. You can select the links and instructions. So this is what you're gonna do. I just wanna make sure you know how to do all these different features because we're gonna be using Google Slides a lot, okay? Ask me any questions.